biggest regret from 2021, in your opinion? So it
Aaron
was
Banks,
a very successful season in a lot of ways. But what was the biggest regret?
Aaron Banks and Trey Sermon.
Aaron Banks and Trey Sermon, just those two picks. Because, like, yeah, I mean, if the Niners actually got contributors in rounds 2 and 3, maybe they go to the Super Bowl. Those are important. I mean, they're good players they passed on. Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah, those seem like wasted draft picks, and for a team who doesn't have first round picks in the next couple of years, you just can't have the luxury to just miss those picks in the second and third round.
I got some more regrets. So Kyle's trying to backtrack here. He's like, well, we were gonna go with Trey last year. People didn't realize it, but we were considering going with Trey week 1, but then he broke his finger. And then we were considering going with him after the bye week, but then he hurt his knee. So, okay, I don't buy that. I mean, you could say that now, but you had the opportunity week 16 when Jimmy got hurt. He was awful after he got hurt. He was freaking hurt. His thumb on his throwing hand was falling off. You should have benched him, and you didn't. And so that's one of my biggest regrets of 2021 is they never made the switch to Trey Lance, and they had a golden opportunity. Jimmy wasn't doing anything to keep the job other than winning, but he wasn't the reason they were winning. It was obvious. They made the switch from Josh Norman to Ambry Thomas in time. They made the switch to get freaking D Ford out in time and bring in. They got every personnel thing right except the quarterback, and they had opportunities. And they're talking about how much they like him and how they were thinking about it. Like, no, the big regret to me is that. Also, starting 3-5. Starting 3-5, the way they finished winning 9-12, there's no reason to start 3-5. Why did they start 3-5? Because they thought they were forcing the ball to Sanu and Sherfield. They had Kinlaw on the field doing it. They didn't know who their best players were. They didn't know who their team was until about week 10. They didn't have Debo playing running back. Like, that whole 2 months to figure out who you are and put yourself in that hole was unnecessary. And if they had gone 5-3 instead of 3-5 in that time, maybe they would have made it to the Super Bowl. That's a big regret. 3-5 is unnecessary.
That's for sure. They made a lot of mistakes with the roster at the start of the season, but after that, they just made up for their mistakes.
They did. They got the ball to Ayuk all of a sudden. They got the ball to Jennings all of a sudden. They had Armstead in the right position, Ambry Thomas on the field, Josh Norman off the freaking field. They figured it all out. But the one thing, quarterback, and that's a regret for me.